Today, we're going to build a clone turbo tank using 7 Lego pieces.
These are all the pieces you are going to need. In the description of this video, I left the piece names, count, and design IDs.
We're going to start with this 1x1 brick with side stud. And what I'm going to do is actually going to turn this around so that side stud is facing up and the top stud is now on the front, and we got that big old hole in the back where, you know, usually attach a stud to attach the pieces. But in that back hole, I'm going to grab a 1x1 plate with clip, and I'm going to put that plate with clip into the back hole, and that's going to, one, make it look more solid so my clone tank, my turbo tank, looks like a tank, and two, it's going to give us a clip to put on our wheels later on. Now, once that's in place, I've got the back body, and the reason I'm using that stud on the side was because I didn't want this to be smooth. It needs a little more texture because this is where the weapons and cannons are, so I want to make sure it's just not a nice flat surface in the back. Now, the next thing we're going to do is grab a 1x1 round plate in this dark bluish gray color, and that's going to be like the smaller end that attaches the back end to the smaller front end where like the pilot sits to the clone turbo tank. And on that 1x1 round plate, I'm going to get another 1x1 brick plate with clip, and I'm going to put that clip onto the 1x1 round plate with the clip facing down. And now I still need this front end to be a little thicker, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a 1x1 extended half circle tile piece and put it so that the flat end is on the bottom and the rounded end goes on the top to kind of create the front of my clone turbo tank. Now all I've left to do is put those wheels on, all those wheels in the bottom of the tank, and to do that I'm going to grab these minifigure binocular pieces. Now, at the one side of the minifigure binocular piece, you've got that kind of like that anti-stud or that little hole to put a stud into. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into the clip so that one of those like lenses goes onto the clip and the other one is going towards the center. And then what I'm going to do is with the other end, same thing. I got that minifigure binocular piece, put it into the clip so the one is lens in the clip, and then the other one goes towards the center. And here is a completed clone turbo tank in micro scale for our clones to battle the separatist droids.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.